Of all the films of yours that I've watched too much, and there are many of your movies that I've watched too much.
Thank you.
I think Jerry Maguire is possibly #1 in the watch too much stakes. My favourite line from that film is that bathroom scene.
You don't know what it's like to be me out here for you.
It is an up at dawn, pride-swallowing siege
that I will never fully tell you about.
I use that in my life all the time.
Cameron Crowe, that writing.
And when you get angry in that scene, it makes me laugh and
Help
angry.
me. Yes, help me.
And you kick your legs out and you're just like,
help me. Help you.
Every time I can tell I'm getting too angry for the situation, I think of that going,
I know your body just goes, please.
Come on.
Just help me. He's just getting, because Jerry Maguire's just getting crushed.
That he laughs in his face and everything's fine. I'm never going to ask you this again. I'm just going to ask you now. How on earth did Les Grossman happen?
It was one of those moments. You know, I've known Ben for many years, and we were watching a film one night. I said, what are you working on? He says, I'm working on this film, Tropic Thunder. And he said, look, would you mind reading the script? And, you know, I'd like to talk to you about it. So I said, okay. I read the script, and he had all the characters, but the studio wasn't there. There was a structural compression missing down on those characters, you know, that keeps the pressure on these guys, that really drives the story.
Got it.
I was like, you need the studio. So he came back like a few weeks later, and I started reading. I read this character, and I went, okay. I said, this is fun. I said, do you mind, Ben? I want to play this character. I said, I want to have fat hands, and I want to dance. And he looked at me. He was like, what? What? And I remember Ben, I said, no, man. I said, I want fat hands, and I'm going to dance. He said, look, are you sure why don't you just be you? Like, look like you and do. I said, no, man. I'm sorry, I don't know how else to play this character. So then I did the makeup test. We tested the fat hands, you know, and the whole look. And so we were doing the wardrobe, and there was no music playing. And Ben and I said, look, I want to do some moves for you, you know. So I just started like working, you know, on Les, you know, just kind of moving like that.
You want the goodies? Welcome to the goodie room. You paying attention?
Because I'm talking G5 for the picker. That's how you can roll. He just called me, and he picked the music out. He edited this thing together. He was just pissing himself. And he sent it to me. He's like, okay, I get it. Play.
Yeah. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh.
Anyway.
Top of your class in the Civil Air Patrol. A pilot like you shouldn't be flying buses.
Welcome to Miami. Welcome to Bakersfield.
Haven't you ever wanted something more, Barry?
You should be serving your country.
You're CIA.
Barry Seal has one heck of a Wikipedia entry. Let's say that.
It's wild.
This is one of those films that you watch, jaw was quite close to the floor, and afterwards you go, I have to look this up. Yes. Can I just tell you, I don't believe... What did you cut out? Because there's stuff that's in books about him that you didn't put in the film, I think, because it was too unbelievable.
You can't put it all in there.
Guns, drugs, money laundering?
Some of the stuff, I just went, come on.
I thought we were cutting that out.
I know.
It's in.
It's okay. Let's go. Let's go.
So he's going to fly over Louisiana and just drop bags of cocaine with life jackets on them.
He invented it. He came up with the door. He called it the $1 million door.
I bet he did.
And it was like, he came up with this whole life preserve, and he ended up working for...
Was it CIA, FBI?
DEA.
DEA, the White House.
Yes.
And the Colombian cartel.
Yeah, and it was just going back and forth. Wild.
What I'm saying is watch the film and you'll be on Wikipedia, I promise you.